members what to do or not to do. I can't do that. But the way I operate as a board chair in the meetings is the tool that I have that I can keep the team together, keep it moving forward in the same direction, keep it focused on the most important elements. And right now, those are obviously is accreditation, fiscal, and students. So we have to do that. That's what I bring. I don't know what to say other than it's tough to talk about myself. But anyhow, we're here. We've got a good board. They're different, all different, but we're working together, and we're working with the CEO. Superintendent President, Dr. Christopher O'Hearn, and I think we will continue to do that until we solve this problem.
Well, that's our college. I don't have any problem with folks coming from other areas to work up here. Some of my dearest friends and colleagues come from other areas to work with us in the high desert. But I think we should first look to see who we have in the high desert that can fill those positions. Okay? I'm a guy that I buy locally. When I bought my family sedan, it was at Sunland Ford. When I bought my pickup, it was Dodge Family Motors. When I got an RV, it was up here in the desert. My children were schooled up here. I work up here. I built my home in Pinyon Hills. You know, let's take care of things here first. We don't always need to look outside. And that is something that I'm going to encourage. Because if people live in this area, they're going to want to stay here.
I believe that Victor Valley College, from time to time, has done a great job in the 24 years I've lived in the high desert by reaching out to the business community. There's about 10,000 businesses out in the region here that we monitor. The area that we monitor is 1,700 square miles, but some of our boundaries are a little bit different at the Bradco companies than at VVC. We need to reach out and talk to our business partners about the training that they need and what kind of monies that they can help us with. We're not going to be able to do this alone. Ginger Ontiveros at the foundation has done just a stellar job. I mean, she's just got one of the best group of people down there. Kathy and James, a whole bunch of them. Every single person down there, the Sierra Orr. I mean, they are all rolling together, and they're out looking for money. That's how we're going to have to do it. We're going to have to create that long-term model and say we're not going to be dependent upon this. We're not going to be dependent. We're going to be dependent upon all these on out here. But I think that I believe, and again, I think that there are those that may disagree, that are not in the business community. I'm in the business community. Joe Range is in the business community. The other three are two are in the educational community. One's retired. People in our community want us to reach out to them, and they want to be a part of our college. It's kind of like family, and I think we need to do a whole lot better job doing that. And I'm sure that question has offended some at the college. And again, I need to tell the truth rather than trying to just brush this underneath the table.
Is there anything else you want to add?
Well, only that. We must finish the accreditation without question. There's no doubt about it. And as I explained to you earlier, we have the support of almost everyone at the school that now at this time believe wholeheartedly this is important and we're all going to have to get involved. The second thing I would bring up again, and we just talked about the fiscal, we must solve the fiscal problem. And there are many ways to solve the fiscal problem. We can solve parts of it by going solar, which we've done, by solar fields, which we've done, parking lot garages, which we've done, greening up the campus, which we've done, a whole host of other things that we've done to build buildings that are less, that use less energy, if you will, electrical, whatever kind of energy. So all of our new projects have been along that line. So our safety center in Apple Valley is one of the things that we've come up with, even in these tough times. And that's for all your emergency personnel. That's all your first arrival folks who come to a fire, earthquake, or whatever it is. These are the folks. That training center is a regional training center. So those are some of the good things that we've done. We're also upgrading the facility, and we've done a lot with roads. We've done a lot with building upgrades. Some buildings have been upgraded. New buildings have been built. And we continue to need those for more seats for students. People say, why are you building them? Well, we know the students are coming. We just know they are. I mean, this is not going to be forever that the market's going to be down. Students need a place to go. Victor Valley College is 2,200 square miles, and it represents a lot of folks in this valley. And so therefore, it is one of our crown jewels in the valley, and we need to maintain that. And finally, we always need to talk about the students. How do we get 29,000 students through our school? I mean, will it happen? We believe it will. Every time there's been a downturn in this valley, the upturn has been far greater than the downturn. So we can remember several times in the past, and probably the most recent one is 1990-91 when George closed. Well, we're past that, and what will replace that will be more jobs, more businesses coming to the valley. More students needing training, more companies coming to our valley who need specific training. One of the ones that everyone is more familiar with is AFG Glass, when they didn't have glass makers. You can't go out in the public and hire a glass maker. You had to train them. The prisons is another area. So there's so much need for what our school provides that we have to move forward with that, and we have to be able to provide the most current services and skills and training and the most current technology that's out there today, that our school needs to be at the forefront and leading edge of this technology. So students are a big factor.
That's it. Thank you. Is there anything else you want to add?
Victor Valley Community College District just passed its 50th year. We convinced the voters to pass a $297 million bond back in 2008. We have a great school. We have some great students. We have some great teachers. We have some great staff. We have some great employees. We have a great region. But this region has been hit really hard by this depression. I think we're in a global downturn. I don't think it's going to change anytime soon. 35% of our economy now is on welfare food stamps. I think our real unemployment's at 22%. We have some incredible programs at our college. I mean, I mean, from the music program, the nursing program, the aviation program. I mean, we just have some great programs. We need to figure out a way to operate more efficiently. The world of schools has changed. How, you know, these hybrid classes, these online classes. I would like to see, the one thing I would really like to see, if there were one goal for the first year of next year, is that our board really make a cognizant effort to work better together. We don't necessarily have to like each other, and that's okay. We have 5 very different personalities. But I think we need to show a little bit more respect. I don't think that we can undermine each other. I don't think we can attack each other. I think we have to work together, and I think that we have to keep our, you know, kind of our head on the ball, that this is about one thing. It's about students, it's about student success, it's about increased graduation rates, transfer rates. Those things build into the success of the college. They build into the success of our economy. And then probably from a selfish side, it helps my company, it helps my competitors, whether they be with Lee or Cole Banker or Century 21 Fairway or MGR Real Estate, go out and attract other companies that want to come here. Companies want to come to an area that has an educated workforce. And that's real important. So it motivates me to do that, and I like the opportunity, and hopefully the voters will give me that opportunity to be elected, and I can take away I'm the appointed trustee, which I'm reminded by at least one of our trustees, and be the trustee that I know that I can be, and bring the leadership to the college that I think that the college deserves.
Is there anything else you want to add?
The Declaration of Independence stated that the pursuit of happiness was important. The children that I serve each and every day, and I have a huge caseload at Silverado High School, I strive for them children to be happy in their pursuit of their education. That Declaration of Independence tells us that the pursuit of happiness is not just cliche. It's important. It's absolutely important to this system, the American system. And if these children are not happy and productive, we've done an injustice. We've done something absolutely un-American. And I promise you that every decision I make will be as if the children that I'm making the decision for are my children.
We thank you for your role in our community, and we'll be right back.
Our Community is brought to you by Wanzak Law Firm, the Victor Valley's top lawyers for serious legal problems. And by Law Dog Productions, Tales of the Frontier, family television entertainment. One goal of Our Community is to introduce you to those who inspire us by becoming the best that they can be. A career in law enforcement, a career as an entertainer. File under the profile, Carlotta Diggs.
Two have always coexisted because singing is where I find my joy and where I feel that I can share my joy. Now, the two have never intertwined, but they've always coexisted one with the other. I have always done one while yet doing the other.
What gets Carlotta Diggs through the toughest times?
What gets me through is my faith. I have a very strong faith. I have a very strong belief that my God guides me everywhere I go, and He is my reason, and He is my cause, and that's what gets me through. No matter what happens, I get through life on faith.
From Godspell, day by day, pretty well spell it out?
Pretty well spells out how I live my day by day, to see Thee more clearly, to love Thee more dearly, and to follow Thee more nearly, every day by day.
How can people be so heartless? How can people be so cruel, easy to be hard, easy to be cold?
Advice to aspiring performers?
Most have not achieved the confidence that you have. What advice do you have to those who aspire but may feel reluctant or lack confidence? What's your message?
My message to them is to believe, always believe, because you can do it. You can do it. Never lose faith. If this is your dream, if this is what you want to do, never lose your faith. Now, it's hard work. It's hard work. There are going to be times that doors will be slammed in your face. There are going to be times you're turned down for auditions. But if you never stop working hard, if you're always willing to work hard, and you never lose faith, and you never let go of your dream, you can do it.
Man, you ought to see him go, twisting the night away.
Carlotta Diggs entertains the first Saturday of every month at Chateau